scratch your back," said Farmer Gertie, "but first you must help me round up my sheep." The sheep were hiding, and it took ages to find them. "Woof, woof," barked Shaggy Dog. "Come here, sheep, come here now." At last, the sheep were locked in their pen. Farmer Gertie used her curly crook to scratch Shaggy Dog's back. "Ooh," said Shaggy Dog, "that's much better." But as Shaggy Dog walked into town, the itch came back. Shaggy Dog knocked on the window of Merv's Cafe. "Who will scratch the itch from my back?" he asked. "I will," said Merv, "but first you must wash my pots and pans." "Achoo! Achoo!" he sneezed. Shaggy Dog shook out all the fur, and Mary Lou used the poodle brush to scratch his back. "Ooh, ooh, ooh," said Shaggy Dog. "That's much, much, much better." But when Mary Lou stopped scratching,
the itch came back?
The itch came back. "What can I do?" asked Shaggy Dog. "Sit in the chair," said Mary Lou. "I'll wash and trim you. The bubbly shampoo."
That's you.
That's you.
That's you.
Boswell, the kitchen cat, loved to cook. Sizzling sausages, luscious lasagna, perfect pies, scrumptious. But Boswell didn't like the mess, and he really didn't like cleaning. Sweeping the floor, scrubbing the cooker, washing the dishes, it was very hard. Past the partying cats when... "Ah! Mice!" cried Boswell, staggering into his kitchen. "Cat!" cried Lizzie, staggering into Boswell. "Please don't eat us," she sobbed. "Eat you," he said. "I couldn't eat another thing. Well, perhaps just one little tiny mouse." But luckily for the mice, Boswell happened to look around and found a sparkling clean kitchen. The floor was swept, the cooker was gleaming, and the dishes were squeaky clean. There wasn't a scrap of mess anywhere. Boswell suddenly had a very good idea. Yeah, I wonder what it is. From that day on, Boswell still mixed and stirred and cooked and baked. He still made a truly dreadful mess, but he didn't care one bit because every evening Lizzie and her family came and gobbled up all the mess. And as a special treat, each Friday, Boswell baked a great big cheddar cheese pie, and they all ate happily ever after. Delicious.
Delicious.
That cheese pie was delicious. "Come into your bed?" asked Little Mouse. "No," said Big Mouse. "You wriggle." Little Mouse lay in his own bed and listened to the wind huffing and puffing, and the branch tap, tap, tapping, and someone calling, "Ooh, ooh."
Trucks, the excavators, and the front end loaders. So he wrote an album of like all of these things.
Really
And all these songs.
awful music.
It's horrible. It's like techno cheese.
It's
But
so
like,
bad.
and he like sells it out of his house and so, like through the internet or something. But he has all these.
And
And so he
videos.
started it because
Whoops, I dropped him.
clipped Jude's nails, you know,
I got him.
pull up a YouTube
I got him.
picture or, you know,
Right
someone-
there.
we watched Hay being bailed, you know, it doesn't have to be exciting. How far was she from the tornado?
Not far. It's about 60 miles away in Joplin, and they were saying that tornadoes might come towards them, but they went north of where she was. But
Would she have even been able to get down in the basement by herself?
my brother will come and
Over to Bert's, which is next door.
Okay.
And he would help her get down there, but
Wanna get down?
it's not easy.
Wait,
No.
And
what are
they
you
have to
going
have
to do?
sufficient warning.
Yeah, yeah.